Hello and welcome back to my channel, you beautiful people of YouTube. Today I'm doing a live review. This is going to be the first live review I'll have done ever. And I'm confused with my lens that side, yeah. So this is a review of the VE Monks Live, and I wanted to try this format. I wanted to see how it will end up just out here in a park drinking some soda, unhealthy for you. So let's get into the review. So Monks Plus, actually, not the original Monks. These right here, and are the first. These are the headphones that actually brought me back into the whole personal audio thing, because I remember HD 800, original HD 800 came out, and I tried them out and I was amazed a little bit. I had tried HD 600 before, 650. There was some AKG cans I tried, and I understood that the personal audio, the real quality was in the high end market. But I did not know, and I would just rely on speakers for my music because to me the speakers sound the best. That is actually a fact. You could get a $500 speaker and that would beat, okay, let's say you could get like $1,000 speaker, and that will absolutely beat Utopia L700, whatever you got, because the speakers have this natural way of reproducing the audio that headphones just cannot do because they sit right on your head. So I was not interested in personal audio for a long time, and I was using just normal buds for my everyday tasks like podcasts, little bit of music, you know, some gaming. But then I came across the Venture Electronics Monk Plus. And the thing about these is that they actually took me by surprise. They really did. They sounded so good that it convinced me that the cheap and the budget headphones have caught up to the high end. And when I'm reviewing these right now, to tell you in short, these are the most versatile wired headphone headset that you can ever buy. And here's the reason why, because they come in a special kind of mic that has three buttons: volume up, volume down. A lot of headphones, a lot of earbuds, they don't have that microphone with three buttons. Plus, it is an earbud, so that means you're still aware of your surroundings. They go in really easy. You don't have to fiddle like I am. They're just in there. So they're versatile. They're very versatile. You could listen to podcasts while you're on work. You can control your podcast. I use an app with volume up and down button. You can skip forward and back 15 seconds. That's really helpful, because when I'm skipping through ads, that three button microphone is really great. So versatile. That is the thing. That is the strength of these headphones, the VE Max. Now the thing about versatility is that it is just versatility. Something has to sound good for the versatility to be effective. And I just put these on because I want them to be in the video. I'm not connecting these to the phone right now. So the sound of these, which I'm gonna describe right now, it is not good for modern music like rap, EDM. Is not gonna do that well. But it sounds really, really good. And if I were to break it down, the bass is almost non-existent, but the thing about the bass is that you can actually get an amplifier on an EQ and EQ the bass up a little bit. On my little FIO Q1 Mark II, I hit the bass boost on these, and I'm satisfied. You you also have to use them with the foam covers that they come with, because that is really gonna help with the bass. Also, it is gonna help tone down the highs a little bit, which can be harsh. There's a bus going through, which can be harsh without the foam covers. So now the bass is, you know, one of the audiophile phones, one of the most popular audiophile headphones of all time, HD600. That doesn't have a lot of bass either. You gotta put it on a tube. That's when you can get a little bit of bass going. Same thing about these, but people, it's not going to stop you from enjoying the overall sound of these headphones. Bass light mids are the strongest in this headphone. They're neutral, they're not harsh, and they sound good. The highs can be harsh without the foam covers. When you put the foam covers on, they're still bright. They don't have the most amount of resolution, but they are still bright, so they give you like they give you a feeling of great resolution. But in honesty, the resolution is not there, but the highs are there. They are not bad. So that is that. Bass light is good, high is okay. Soundstage. Now this headphone has one of the this earbud has one of the weirdest sound stages of all time. The mids are really airy and they float, so it gives you a feeling of great soundstage. Soundstage, however, is not super wide, but it is there. The mids are airy. The overall soundstage is not super wide, but they give you a feeling of being super wide. Imaging, it has good imaging, left to right, right to left. But there is a weird thing that the image kind of they do. The image kind of weird is that something could be here, and you would not hear it coming close. You would hear here, and then you will hear it right here. So this middle part, I don't know what happens. Sometimes in some songs, that middle part disappears. So it kind of, overall, I would say the imaging is decent, because I have been gaming in these and I never had a problem. Of course, if I want to do any serious gaming, I would still pull out my over ear, any of those, the ones that are used for gaming. That is how they sound. They sound very good for jazz, vocals, soul, blues, that kind of stuff. Bass heavy music, they are not going to be the perfect choice, but I do have a video coming up about a pair of earbuds that are going to be, and I like those a lot. They are going to be the best for the bassy kind of music. Now, that being said, how do I feel about these? I cannot live without these, to be honest, because I have not found an earbud that is easy to drive, that has an Android 3 button mic, that I could use for gaming, music, podcasts, movies, name it. There is not a scenario that these headphones have not failed me. Have failed me. I'm sorry. So they are. Everybody needs to own one. First of all, the sound signature is very unique, because it is. First of all, the sound is neutral, but it is airy. It floats. So people need to experience that kind of sound, because all people get, like a regular person, all they get is like no bass, no highs, must be Bose, that kind of thing. All the beats, but this kind of sound is out there that is often used by audiophiles, but normal people don't really have a popular well-known brand such as Beats or anything else that does this kind of soundscape. Now a lot of people would disagree with me that they don't actually have great highs. That's your opinion. I'm fine with it. For me, they have good highs. They have great mids. They have okay, well, slightly below average bass. You EQ it, you will get to decent livable. But you will not be disappointed. And the real kicker is that these are only $5 if you get them without a mic. Get them with a regular mic, they're about $10. Android mic, $12. So for $15, you have one of the more best sounding earbuds that I have personally heard, that are easy to drive, convenient, versatile. So I'll leave a link. Well, just type in Venture Electronics Monks Plus, and you could get them from Amazon. If you want the mic'd version, you can get them from Li Express. And that is about it. This video, I wanted to do a live video just to see how it will go, and that is it. Have a great weekend. Weekend's coming up. What is the Thursday? Up. Weekend's coming up, and I'll see you next time. If you're curious about what I'm drinking, it's White Mystery. White Mystery. Yep, it says White Mystery right here.